Recently, we heard that like 20 Walmarts have closed nationwide, 20 more are going to close, and there's other stores that have been closing in some states. Basically, that there is probably a recession going on or heading our way. And those Walmarts closing, they symbolize the flow of money in the economy slowing down. They symbolize people not having as much money. And unfortunately, potentially some troubled times coming ahead. However, this is what we call the age of authenticity, a time in which we're more able to find our own authenticity. You could say a time designed to help us return to our authenticity. Now, you may question, then why are we having some tough times? Why is money slowing down? Why are we headed for some trouble? Believe it or not that we want trouble, but when there are times like that, one of the things it does is it does give us the opportunity to focus somewhere new. In other words, one of the things that life has a very strong ability to do is to take our attention from somewhere here and draw it somewhere else over there, making sure that we look at a different, usually, aspect of ourselves, and in this case, looking at what's more significant, more meaningful to us. In that way, we start to shift our priorities, shift where we're putting our energy, shift how we see ourselves. All of these things affect who we become and how we evolve or don't. So it's becoming a really important time to start to take an inventory of yourself. Now, the truth is, this really all began before COVID even, but one of the effects that COVID had is it had people stop, and they were forced to look into what's happening in their home, look into what was happening more within themselves, since a lot of people were contained to their home and weren't able to go out and be distracted by anything else. It was just being home for some time. As you do things like that, like I said, it shifts your perception. You're going to have the choice. You can either think that life is really hard and difficult. I mean, look at it. We had COVID, now we're going to have financial problems. Or you can recognize that life is much wiser. The universe is much larger. And there's something going on that you may or may not understand or recognize. And that this something is really aiming to help you raise your frequency, to help you get into more of universal flow, and help you become more of who you truly are, the more authentic version of yourself. As you do, and as you choose to find that there is an opportunity in the things that are occurring and that are affecting your life, you're going to give yourself something to flow, which is going to help you raise your frequency and shift your perception. And it's also going to give you the opportunity to become a happier, healthier, more vibrant version of yourself. If you want to receive a class on how to flow for free, be sure to sign up for my newsletter. The link is below.